The issue of fuel scarcity in the country, especially in Abuja and Lagos, have caused so much suffering to Nigerian citizens in the past days. As at Friday in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, residents did attest to queue reduction and less traffic gridlock. They disclosed this to KAFTAN TV correspondent Pamela Ajero.
Recall that adulterated fuel was imported into the country, which has resulted to fuel scarcity, causing long queue and also traffic gridlock in Abuja and also part of Lagos in the country. Now we are in the street of Abuja to know how Nigerian citizens are faring from this disheartening situation.
In the areas of normal transportation, so places where you pay the usual fee, it has become like maybe double or times 3. And we all know that when situations like this come in, some people tend to take advantage of citizens, mostly in terms of that very fee for transportations. From last week, you can see like the fuel station, will I really say it has really experienced like serious jam-packedness, like so many vehicles, so many hold up. But considering like this very week now, it has become less, like passing this very filling station now that it's actually behind us now. Unlike last week, it was so congested, but right now you can actually see like there's been like an easy movement compared to last week.
This week is it's very terrible. We can't go to inside filling station and buy easily like that. But this week, we thank God that it's coming down.
What I have to say is at least there's been a little improvement from last 2 weeks. We know how we had to struggle at various filling stations and just to get fuel. But at least we can say that it's better. But we're still, as Nigerians we're still disappointed at the whole situation.
Residents still beckon on federal government not to relax in improving the situation to avoid reoccurrence despite the fewer or no queue witnessed at different filling stations today.
It's quite disappointing as a nation that we have one of the sweetest crude oil, but yet we still have to export our crude oil for it to be refined and be brought back to us. From the last I remember, Nigeria has like 3 refineries. We have 2 in Port Harcourt and 1 in Kaduna. So what's the functionality of these refineries? And so we're in this mess only because the refined oil that was gotten back to us was adulterated. So if we can get our refineries functioning, I think it will go a long way in reducing the stress that most Nigerians are passing through. So I believe the relevant agencies should do the needful. And by God's grace, this should be a thing of the past, but it's recurring. Before I was born and now I have grown up to this stage. So we hope that the federal government will do better.
In Nigeria, we have regulatory bodies, of which NNPC happens to be like the appropriate regulatory body now towards this very issue. And if they say they've ordered, how many? Said 2.1. Okay, fine. I feel maybe that should be like the pendency now to this very issue. So if they feel that should be like the solution to it, then we have no choice than to trust in them.
While hoping in government to improve the situation, NNPC has assured Nigerians of 2.1 billion litres of methanol-free petroleum to ensure that the long queue ends in few days. Pamela Ajero, KAFTAN Television News, Abuja.